I want to be clear that I'm opposed to this. I'm also a third grade teacher, and one of the lessons I teach is democracy. And you are supposed to be voted by the people for the people. And I'm hearing today a lot of people are opposed to this garden walk, and I'm hoping that you're listening to that.
We do not want you to keep 150 millions of our future tax dollars away from next 30 years to one rich developer.
Mayor Tate, you have proved to be a man of integrity, a man for the citizens of Anaheim. Unfortunately, you sit in the middle of a panel who are only looking out for themselves and for Disney.
And every person that I've heard speak is against this tax break. Every corporate mouthpiece that I've seen come up here tonight is telling you to vote for it.
Handing over $158 million is not only unfair to the other hotel operators that are paying the bed tax, it is especially unfair to the residents of Anaheim. It takes away from the community services that includes our parks and everything you're hearing tonight.
That does not make business sense. It does not make common sense. I don't understand it. Other hotels are being planned. You have the Marriott, Courtyard by Marriott. They're not getting a subsidy, and they're getting jobs now.
But why should public money be used to fatten the profits of businessmen who pay their workers a pittance?
We need representatives who represent the citizens and the people, as opposed to representatives that represents corporations.
Our lovely Chris Murray, how dare you bring your dirty, scandalous bell over here and think that you're going to run amok in our city. You got another thing coming. You don't represent us. You don't represent me. The only person that you represent is your political, greedy Disney. You need to go, and we need to recall you, period.
The TOT was approved by a vote of Anaheim's people. It's the people's tax. And it's a crime that you're even able to carve out gigantic exceptions to it for your close friends.
And what I'm seeing and hearing is a lack of leadership.
So I believe, I'm a believer, and I believe that your judgment is going to come.
Are you subsidizing the medical industry, the scientific labs, the engineers, any other retail or commercial construction taking place all over town? No. Even though every day in Anaheim, without any economic incentives, we in business go out and create jobs.
But you are supposed to be our leaders. Take the courage to do what is right.
Does Eastman, Murray, Brandman, and Cream speak for all the residents of Anaheim?
No. As far as the TOT, everybody knows where I stand. I hope the public knows where they should stand. No.
You're just giving taxpayer money away.
You know, no matter how much lipstick you put on a pig, it's still a pig. And this $158 million deal is a stinky pig. No matter how much you tell us that there is no money coming out of the general fund, you will still keep $158 million of coming into our general fund for future years to 2042. And no matter what kind of fancy PowerPoint that you put up and you say all these fancy figures that will come into the city and how good this is for the people of Anaheim, this still is a self-serving backroom deal that benefits only a chosen few, creates an uneven playing field for other businesses, and is bad for the people of Anaheim. You know, as a former council member and also former mayor pro tem, you know, I have a unique vantage of this. I know this deal. I know it from the inside. And I know why it was created. I know who wants it and who benefits from it. I know its history. And it certainly is not to benefit the people of this city. You know, it's too bad that the council majority has chosen to isolate themselves and only listen to the chosen few and prioritize those who stand to personally benefit and make millions of dollars off this deal, while the poor, the needy, the jobless, and the disenfranchised communities of our city cry for help. All the while, they could give us money. The trickle-down politics of giving money to the rich while the rest of us settle for the crumbs for the next 20 years is absolutely wrong. It is wrong as the day is long. And no one's going to convince us that it's right. $158 million today is a toxic number now that is seared in the minds of the Anaheim voters. And you know, they think it's negative. They absolutely think it's negative. They will remember the term $158 million as the biggest giveaway in Anaheim's history. And the good thing is it will serve as a catalyst and a battle cry for those of us who will continue to show up, stand up, speak up, and say no more.
Ms. Galloway.